Morning, Bree here from Made by Mummy Homestead. Today I am got my bee costume out, as my husband calls it, my bee costume, and I am going to do a check on my hives today. They don't need a lot doing to them. I'll just open them up and see how they're going. A couple of weeks ago I added some new boxes to the top, so we can harvest that for honey this at the end of spring. So I'm just going to check those out today and see how they're going. So here we go. I always have trouble lighting my smoker, so you can watch me struggle with that for a minute. I've also misplaced one of my calfskin gloves, so I'm just using a garden glove today, which could work out terribly bad for me, but I've got to just go with what I've got at the moment. Hopefully it's all good. Just realised that my garden glove has a big hole in the thumb, which is really handy. I only put this box in about 2 or 3 weeks ago and they've already filled up nearly every frame with honey. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Getting a bit aggro with me, so I'm going to shut it back up. I'm just going to give this hive a quick check too. Alright guys, leave me alone. I've just taken some of the burr comb off the top because I don't really want them building in the lid. And I'll just leave it here for them to reuse. Got my face a bit close to the net and I just got stung right between the eyes. So one of the perils of beekeeping is stings. If you're going to keep bees, you're going to get stung at some point. And you've just got to come to terms with that. You protect yourself as best you can, but sometimes it's just going to happen. So usually I get stung on my legs or my arms or my fingers, which isn't generally too bad. Whenever I get stung on my face or my head, my body goes into a histamine reaction and thankfully I'm not allergic, I don't get a systemic response, but I do get big bumps and lumps or anytime I get stung on my face or my head. So I'm probably gonna get, it's already going red, I'm probably gonna get a nice big lump on my forehead. So that doesn't usually happen on my face, but I had the veil pushed, my problem was I had my veil pushed up against my face trying to see in, and a bee just come along and got me straight through it. it happens occasionally. You've just got to deal with it. So I cut that inspection short because they were quite agitated today. It was that first hive. They're quite an aggressive hive, probably because they're a wild. My other ones are much calmer, much more easygoing. I'm not happy with, I've got an ideal frame. You would have seen the shorter box on top of there, and that didn't have full foundation laid in it. It just had a starter strip at the top. So their comb's gone a bit wobbly. I'm not really happy with that, but when I harvest that honey, I'm just going to cut the comb out and crush it instead of trying to spin it. So hopefully that'll that won't cause too much of an issue. I'll probably I've got to buy some more frames or some frame pieces to make frames, and I'll take some of that honey out of that top box of that first hive in the coming weeks. I'll harvest some of that and hopefully spin it, and get some honey to use. Thanks for watching.